our long-awaited reunion.
Homie's got the cells.
I'm not going with you, so back off.
You misunderstand. I'm defying my boss to be here, 'cause I've got a hunger that cannot be denied.
Cloud, bring me the black materia.
My desire to see you has driven me on. That's what I get for redlining the old engine. All right, my friend, it's the final lap. So let's gun it one last time!
He's mine!
Whoa. Okay, this is like some schoolyard fight. What is going on? Let's do the assess.
Best do it right.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I was not expecting this. Immune to poison. Inflicting damage after performing special attacks will pressure him. The self-proclaimed speed demon after having undergone Hojo's experimental cellular modification surgery. While his capabilities have been greatly enhanced, his degradation has also been accelerated. He bears a SC4 tattoo on his shoulder as proof of his test subject status. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of similar to Remake here, where it's going to be a lot about dodging, blocking, and... Oh man. I just realized that it was unblockable. Yeah, he's stronger, we get it. I wonder if they're gonna bring the party in here and be like, this guy's too strong for you now. Let's see if fire's gonna be strong enough. No. Yeah, he's gonna do that to me a lot as well. He's just gonna cancel my move. He's too strong for me. This could be the first genuinely difficult story battle that we've had. He's just far too strong.
Well, figures it would end like this.
Yeah. So, obviously they're being cheeky here because you couldn't prep for it at all. You had no idea that he was coming. So we're going to have to be very slow and careful here. And well, now I can prepare at least a bit. So I've got like a safety bit on and stuff which I don't need. Yeah, I don't get reprieve in this one, unfortunately. I don't need magnify either. So let's get ourselves item economizer materia. I think I remember using lightning last time. It was like the quickest in terms of animation time. We can use the enemy skill one as well, I think. That'd be good. And I'm also going to get a precision defense one. Okay. So we'll try something like this time. Got absolutely trashed the first time. Alright. So he doesn't move until I do something. So I'm going to do something. I think he'll just instantly... Let me protect myself first.
Bring it.
Ready?
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's put Deep Protect on him. Yeah, I think he input reads when you put in spells, so it instantly dashes towards you on purpose. So create some distance here. You see, like he just doesn't let you do it. It's almost like it's kind of predetermined that he doesn't. Very interesting. Unfair, I think, because you can't hit him like normally like this. He dodges everything basically, but then when you use spells, he input reads basically, and he won't let you. Interesting fight. Much tougher than most of what we've been facing.
Is that it? Ain't dead yet.
It's like he's mid animation here. Let's try a focus thrust.
Try this.
Not quite.
Come on. Come on.
I only have eyes for you.
Yeah, so we just need enough ATB for an unblockable one. And then we'll go from there. I can't see. I'm going to try not to do too much in this phase. I don't think that's clever.
Second wind.
Open up, you don't love it.
I think we'll be fine once we get that first pressure and stuff on him.
This'll leave a mark.
Yeah, that one's very hard. The second one I can't dodge.
Whatever.
Yeah, so that one leaves him open.
Bam! Let's finish this. Now you're in for it.
Let's do it.
Any last words?
Yeah. So I think that's the way. Oh, not this again.
You okay?
I won't have your pity. This is a race, remember? Come on, Cloud. We're on the home stretch!
I don't have ATB. Yeah.
You don't love it.
Oh, not again, come on.
Give us a hug!
Flipping hell. Right.
Feeling good. Try this.
I do feel a bit bad for him, to be fair. Yeah, okay.
You're done.
He is done. Let's try and finish him with a... There we go. I had to change my battle style.
There's no escaping the degradation. My friend.
Whoa.
Black materia.
Dream on! That materia's mine!
There's no escaping the degradation.
That won't happen to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's right. You're gonna be just fine.
Come on. The gilded saucer awaits. And the keystone.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Come on!
Look.
Supporters of the Shinra Resistance Committee. My name is Glenn Lodbrok, a representative of Wutai's interim government. The hour is upon us, when we must rise up to confront tyranny. Mere days ago, Junon's cannon rang out. A message, a declaration by Shinra's new president that he, like his father before him, would rule by fear. What's more, we recently learned that he had sanctioned the development of living weapons grown within the Mako reactors that provide power to your homes. Alarmed, we decided to seek answers, and in accordance with the ceasefire treaty, our government sent officials to investigate. Shinra promised their full cooperation. But when our inspectors duly arrived, they were mercilessly slaughtered. The footage you are about to see was taken from inside one of the reactors. This is what Rufus Shinra calls a ceasefire. Friends, we do not have our enemy's military might. Nevertheless, a righteous fury burns in each of our hearts. A fire that we may carry to Midgar. And there, together, put the city of Mako and misery to the torch! This is our answer, Rufus Shinra. We are ready to march. And to lead us, Wutai's commander, Viceroy Sephiroth.
Curious about this guy. It's going to be someone we know, isn't it?
Who exactly is this Sephiroth? The Invisible Man?
Regrettably, we have no intelligence to present at this time.
Then you clearly aren't looking hard enough. Look harder.
Ma'am.
What about that Glenn... what's his name?
Glenn Lodbrok, ma'am. Ex-soldier, P0 class, a prototype. 15 years ago, he was sent to Redor on a geological survey, which ended in failure and led to his defection.
A spineless deserter nursing a grudge, then.
Subsequently, Lodbrok took to the road, seeking to forge connections with others who shared his anti-Shinra sentiments.
If you mean Avalanche, they're dead and buried.
I'm afraid I do not, sir. The fall of the Republic triggered a spate of uprisings in the surrounding regions. We suspect the SRC is largely comprised of forces who were defeated during the unrest.
Well, who could blame them? They fought against the Republic in the name of freedom. But when the smoke finally cleared, they found themselves under the heel of a new oppressor. Why, I'd be more surprised if they didn't hate us.
Pity about Sephiroth.
Would be good to put a face to the name.
The Ancient is en route to the temple as we speak. Pursuing her is our top priority. She will guide us to the Promised Land. One way or another.
Regarding the speech, sir, many will interpret it as a declaration of war. And given that it was a worldwide broadcast, it would be prudent to issue a response.
I intend to make a statement. Sung, if you would.
Sir.
So, how exactly are we supposed to get back to the saucer?
With all the mountains and valleys in between, definitely not on foot. It's just way too far. Thoughts, Kixef?
Hey, Cat! Thoughts?
Huh? Well, you see...
Look, smoke.
Maybe someone's trying to call for Sid?
If so, let's hitch a ride.
Breaking news at this hour.
Cloud, I'm picking up proto-relic energy signals from a group of robed individuals.
You are?
Indeed, though I'm unable to ascertain why.
So, check it out?
How very astute of you. While they're not in any obvious hurry, they do appear to be heading toward a specific location. Should you find the time, I ask that you track their movements. See where it is they're going.
Breaking news at this hour. In response to last night's illegal broadcast
by
the SRC.
Here we go.
President Rufus Shinra held an emergency press conference this morning. In it, the president denounced the SRC's claims as baseless propaganda and dismissed their alleged Mako reactor footage as a digital fabrication. The company has launched an investigation into the individual who delivered the address, as well as the nature of the organization he claims to represent.
Yeah, things are really heating up between Shinra and Wutai, which I'm finding interesting. I do think that's something that in the OG, obviously, I don't think it was a bad thing, but at the end of the day, because it becomes so much about Cloud, Sephiroth, and those two, obviously, it's their story primarily. Like Shinra and everything to do with them kind of fades away after a certain amount of time. Like their story almost becomes less and less relevant. They're in it, obviously, but it becomes like they become more and more peripheral. But with this one, with the war and all that stuff, maybe they're going to stay a more central. Like we're going to have obviously the personal story between Cloud and Sephiroth and Aerith and those guys. But there is going to be more of a global situation going on to do with Shinra and Wutai on like a bigger scale as well, which could be interesting. So I like that. Sephiroth, they're keeping like him or them very deliberately hidden at this point. So my guess is the reason they're doing that is because it's someone we know. There's no other reason why they would play these games with us and troll everyone and do that type of stuff. So I'm not really sure. So we'll just have to see. But things are interesting indeed. Now, we have work to do. Nibelheim, I'm hoping, so far at least, it does seem to be a smaller region, so I have to give the game credit there. I've said all along that I think this stuff is too much. Like, over the course of the entire game, I think the whole world intel, regional data, the amount of mini-games, just the sheer amount of things is teetered too much into the quantity over quality. Not enough to bring the quality down to like a, oh, it's not that good, but like instead of it being incredible, it's like it's very good / excellent, which is already amazing. But it's just like, if they've done so much, why could they not have just made it a little bit tighter and a little bit more kind of focused? Just a little bit. Like this, what we see here, for example, 4 towers, 4 combat assignments, 3 summon crystals, 4 life springs, 4 protoids, that's fine. If that was like the standard across all of them, for me, in my opinion, I think it would have been better. But the fact that they're doing it at least in one of these regions, I think is good stuff. So let's do it. I mean, I'm talking all this, maybe somehow it expands later on again, like some of the stuff tends to do, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go to Cloud's old house.
Time in your house since I was, what, 7, 8?
Isn't really mine, though.
Angel.
Yeah.
Hello, dear. May I help you?
Just listening. You've got a great voice.
Oh, you flatter me. I didn't even know I was doing it. You see, this cat I feed sometimes has gone missing. And when I worry, I cannot help but sing.
Hey. Sounds like a job for a merc, doesn't it?
The singing, I'll find it could get annoying. Let's just find the cat.
Well, aren't you the picture of confidence? You wouldn't happen to be a professional feline finder, would you?
Not officially, but I've got a good cat-catching record. Been doing it since I was a kid.
I'm Christine, by the way. Chef and chanteuse.
A what?
You might want to start by looking around the foot of Mount Nibel. She's got the most beautiful snow-white coat. Petite little thing, too. Speaking of, she must be starving out there. Here, be sure to feed her.
Alright, let's do it. Who is my team right now? Let's change. Kate Sith has definitely had a run, so I'm happy to leave Kate Sith behind. Let's do Yuffie and Aerith for a time. I think that's a good team.
All this talk of cats makes me think of Fluffy.
Yeah, the one and only. What happened to her, anyway?
No idea. Haven't seen her since the fire 5 years ago.
Damn.
I can't shake the feeling that I just left her to die. I really hope she's okay, but if she's not...
Careful out there. There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What?
How come you named your cat Fluffy? It's not like her fur was long or super soft or anything.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't the one who named her. The mayor gave her to me as a gift for my 12th birthday. When he put her in my arms, he said, "This little lady's name is Fluffy," but he never explained why. Don't get me wrong, I was dead set on giving her a better name. But before I could, everyone had already started calling her Fluffy. And the more I heard it, the more I thought, well, maybe it's not that bad. So I let it stick. I wasn't much of a fighter back in those days. Hard to believe looking at me now.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we never got to see Zangan again. The way they introduced him and stuff. I assume maybe now we're allowed to go through this bit, like that was previously locked. But yeah, Zangan had like the introductory scene and all that kind of stuff, and we saw him obviously during the fire. I thought maybe somehow we'd bump into him again. Maybe we still will, but for now at least, not the case.
Hey, do you remember that red bandana Fluffy always had around her neck?
Now that you mention it.
Believe it or not, my dad made it. With cloth from one of his old shirts. Even though she was my cat, I think he took better care of her.
That right.
Sorry, didn't mean to bring him up.
No need to apologize.
Yeah, it's kind of how it was in our household to some degree with our pets. It was kind of, as kids obviously, when kids get pets, oftentimes it ends up being the parents that end up having to care for them and look after them more than the kids. The kids just enjoy the, you know, being able to cuddle with them and play with them, but when it comes to actual looking after stuff, I think oftentimes the parents have to do more of the heavy lifting. So I could call the chocobo, but for now I was happy to just stroll around. Now obviously you wonder, is this cat going to be fluffy? It could very well be. How do we get out there? Like, again, I'm not sure to what extent all of this grey area can be unearthed. Probably not. But, I don't know. I think I'm gonna call the chocobo to find my way out of here. We're back to this bridge at least. I'm not sure this is the way. Yeah, this ain't the way. Right, let's call the chocobo and try and get there. The blue is so rich. I'm just going to generally head straight towards the general direction of it. Just see how we do. I think there was a bit that was like locked or something before, so we couldn't get through. Right, let's see what happens beyond here. I think this is the way. Yeah.
What's up?
Heard something. Over there.
What?
Let's go.
Okay. Oh god.
Guess I gotta.
Can I just get out of here? Gonna have to do a little sneaking up thing again. Cat wrangling. Interesting.
Kittens?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I think that one's obvious.
Fluffy? Hey girl, how you doing? It's me, Tifa. Remember? You're okay. Thank God. Aww. Fluffy, what's wrong?
She doesn't look so good.
Let's try giving her the cat food.
Cat food.
There's plenty more where this came from, so dig in.
Which bird is going to swoop in here?
Leave him alone.
Oh man, I lost my magnifying material. I've been saying that like I can't be bothered to like change all of my stuff again.
It's on you.
Here I go. Here I go.
Let's do a windstorm.
To go. I'll take care of them. You can do it.
I got this.
Keep it together.
You won't regret this. You're going down. Abraca something or other. Here I am. Do me proud. So it's my turn. It's your turn.
Take it over.
Come on.
Yeah, for now I can't bother to dig into menus for 5 minutes and swap all the material around again. Whatever I fought Roche with, I just keep it. Because I need to set Aerith back up as well. We'll do it after this quest. What about the kittens? Are they coming? Where's the... What? Fluffy. And well, they're in some kind of bird nest looking thing. I thought like some kind of zoo was going to swoop down. Like the zoos decided to take care of these guys for some reason. And it's protective over them. Come on. There you go. Okay, the kittens are being attacked. Let's get this assess in. It's still going to be needed. Oh, I took it off, didn't I? Damn it.
Take the lead.
If you insist. Don't let me down. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, that's great.
I'd keep my distance if I were you. You've got this.
I got this.
Okay, they're all here.
Let's move.
Oh boy, here we go. We have a queen bee going on here. I will get an assess. Ah, bloody materia. This can be swapped for assess. Alright, let's just go.